So today I'm going to show you some fun and easy ways that you can take your planner dies and use them to embellish tags for the Christmas season. So that way you can make your gift giving that much more personalized and fun. So here are the different tags that I'm going to show you how to make. There's this one with the cute little cup and hearts. This one, which is my personal favorite, of the flamingo and the little sentiment that says love. And then this one here, which has this sentiment saying life is good. So the dies that I'm going to be using are from my planner page icons, and these ones have a lot of fun shapes in there that you can use for all different kinds of things. There's paperclip embellishments, there's the flamingo again, this cute little camera, sentiments, banner shapes, so a lot of goodies in these sets. And as you can see, we're going to use them not just for planners but also for other things like tag making. So I have already cut out the base shapes here using Stephanie Bernard's tag dies. You can use any kind of tag die, or you can buy pre-cut tag shapes, but I've got some here that are ready to go, and we're going to start with the cup one. So this is the die that I'm using. It's this little cup piece here, and we're going to cut this shape out 3 times. I'm using my Big Shot machine. And I'm also using these small cutting pads. You can see here they're much smaller than the regular size, and I love using these cutting pads because they're perfect for the smaller shapes. They reduce the amount of pressure that's put on the die. They also don't take as long to run through the machine, so they're just a really awesome tool to have. Alright, so there's 2. Now we just gotta cut out our last one and we'll be all set. Okay, so now we've got all 3 of the cups. Now you can see the heart comes right out of the center of it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use all 3 of those hearts, but we're only going to use 1 cup. We can set these aside. And now I've got my adhesive here. We're just going to use any kind of fine tip adhesive. Will do the job. Okay. So we just glue down the cup, and now we're going to attach our individual hearts. I like to use 3 just because I think 3 is a great number. You can put as many as you want. You can put other shapes. So you can really have fun with this and make it your own. Alright, and now we've got our last one there. And look how cute and easy that was. Just the few little shapes there, and it's really elevated this tag to be something really special. Alright, now let's do our flamingo. So what I have here is I've taken my paper and I actually use the Sizzix adhesive sheets to apply adhesive to the back of the paper. And what's awesome about that is when you cut out the shape, then the back of it has a little adhesive strip on it. And all you have to do is peel off and you've got like a sticker. So it's really handy if you have intricate dies or if you have little tiny dies, because you don't want to have to go in there and, apply the glue, because that can get messy. This kind of does the job for you. So we've got our flamingo, and now I'm going to take this die here which says love it. I'm just going to cut that shape out. see that I'm using my die pick. This is really great to have on hand because it will get your paper out of the die really, really easily. It fits right in all the poke holes. So, oh! Can't go throwing around my paper, right? And there you go. So we've got the base there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take a pen. You can use any kind of fine tip pen. And we're going to get artsy here and start doing some drawing. So I've just drawn a line and then 3 arcs. And now I'm going to draw a kind of cone shape. And then a little bubble at the end. Okay? Now what we're going to do is going to take a marker. I love using the Tim Holtz Distress markers because it allows you to play around with the ink. You can add water to it and move it around. It almost becomes kind of like a watercolor, and I think that's really cool. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm just putting crisscrosses for snowflakes and little circles and dots. And put a little pile of snow on the bottom. And then look at that. Isn't that just so stinking cute? And really, really easy. Okay. So we've got these two, and now for our last one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our white paper, and I'm using the feather die. Now this is the one that turns into a paperclip embellishment. But instead of using it for a paper clip, I'm going to use it to embellish the corner of our tag. So we're just gonna cut through this 3 times. Let's push out the paper. Can go back. And also, if you notice, I'm using my magnetic platform. This is great because it will hold my die in place. Because the die is made of thin metal, then what happens is the magnets really hold it down. So that way, if I have a specific type of paper that has a pattern and I want the die to cut in an exact spot, then I love using my magnetic platform because it's not going to shift and move around because the magnets are holding it down. So that's a really handy thing to have. Okay, now we're going to cut each of these in half because I only want to use the one side. I'm going to use the decorative side. Here you can see we've got these little pieces that are still hanging on. I'm just going to pop those out. So we only have the bit that we want. And you can also use your die brush to get all those little pieces. Okay, now I've used the adhesive sheets on this too, so all I have to do is peel and stick. So you're going to take one and you're going to put it across the bottom. See there? Now we're going to take our second one and we're just going to fan out the shape. So put it kind of in the middle. And then we've got our very last feather shape. Bring that one towards the top, and then you have this really pretty embellishment there that's fanned out. So now we have the one last piece, which is our sentiment. And so we're just going to cut that out real quick. Okay. Now because this one's really, really delicate, I mean, it's got tiny little pieces in here because for planners, everything needs to be mini because then it's just so much cuter. So because of that, I put adhesive sheet on the back. I don't want to have to get in here and glue everything by hand. Now I'm for sure gonna get glue all over my fingers. Okay, so now we've got our sentiment, which is already sticky for me. We've got a little straggler in there. Let's pop that out. And there we go. And look how cute. So, as you can see, it's really quite simple and a lot of fun just to take these dies and use them to decorate your tags, and how fun is that? I would love to get a tag like this for Christmas. Who even cares about the present? Just kidding. Alright, thanks you guys so much for watching.